Sasha wins his first career match here at the BNP Paribas Open. Can we start with Hinch questions, please?
Did you notice when he hit himself in the eye?
Did I notice?
What did you see there?
I thought he twisted his ankle at the first, but then I saw him bleeding pretty close to the eye. I was like, wow, must be. He probably hit himself with a racket. I don't know what happened, to be quite honest. I didn't see it. I didn't notice it, but it was. He started bleeding quite heavily then.
You've been having quite a great start of the season. Does it feel normal? Does it feel a bit crazy? How do you feel about it?
Well, I've been working hard this off season. I had a 2-month off season with a lot of physical work, with a lot of tennis work. So, I feel like it's paying off now, and I'm just happy the way I'm playing, and I'm happy to go as deep as I am in big tournaments.
How hard is it to come off that tough Davis Cup loss, get right back to this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, in Davis Cup, I had a great match against Thomas on Friday, which took a lot of energy out of me. So it was tough for me to play on Sunday. But even then, I felt like I played well. Just unlucky. We played one of the best teams in the world. They won Davis Cup twice in the last 4 years. So losing 3-2, me losing the deciding rubber was painful. But in the back of my head, I know that I played a great match against Thomas, and I think I can for the first Davis Cup it wasn't too bad.
How much do you feel you learned during that Davis Cup time?
Well, it's a complete different tournament, I think, to anything else in the world. Davis Cup is such a big event. You play for the country, you play for the team, so it's so much different. There's so much more expectations and pressure as well sometimes. But, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the team atmosphere. We had a great team around us. We had, Philip Kohlschreiber, obviously, who's been playing Davis Cup for several years now, and Petchner as well, who can teach me a lot of stuff. So, I'm really happy to have those guys around me as well. Yeah, I mean, the earlier you start, the better, I think, because you learn quicker then. So, as I said, I had a great team around me, and they tried to teach me a lot of stuff, which they did as well. And as I said before, I think I had a great match against Thomas, and the energy was a bit low on Sunday, but still, all in all, I think it was not a bad Davis Cup for me.
Sasha, there were some reports in the news this week that you used to take, or you were taking, Meldonium. And that it was linked to diabetes. Could you explain from your position?
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what Meldonium is. I honestly never took it. I do not know where that is even coming from. I have no idea what that substance even is, and everything that has been there is absolutely not true. And I am getting tested with doping, almost every week. So, if I would be taking that substance, which is not allowed, there would be bigger news than just that little article.
Are you a diabetic?
Sorry?
Do you have diabetes?
Everything that is in that is not true, and everything that is in that news is absolutely, made up.
Do you know it by the other name of Mildronate that it uses?
I don't know what that substance is really. I have no idea. I've never heard of it before the accident with Maria, but I have no idea what it does to you. I have no clue what it makes you feel like. So I honestly don't know.
I think it was Nicky Pilic, the coach in Europe, who was saying that he thought you might be one you think. Do you know him well, or would he be someone who would know that, or what's your relationship like with him?
No, honestly, we don't even really have a relationship. I mean, I saw him once at Davis Cup now. He was in the team, but he wasn't really he wasn't spending a lot of time with us. But I don't know where he got that from. I don't know how this story even got there. So that's all really not true at all.
As a young player coming in the tour, do you feel you have all the information useful for you to understand how it works with those leagues and everything, or is it a bit complicated at first to have a grasp about that?
Well, look, I have a great team around me who do all that stuff for many years, much longer than I do. So I really trust all of them. And you know, they take care of all that stuff, all the nutrition I take, all the vitamins and everything like that. So, you know, it's most of it's not really me doing all that stuff. It's really my team who have great experience and that kind of stuff. And I think they're doing a great job with me.
If it's
today's match, do you appreciate it more given the circumstances, not only just being top 1,000 and Masters 1,000, but also the long trip you had and also how much you had to fight today? Would you say you appreciate more those gritty wins?
Yeah, I mean, as I said before, I worked a lot this off season. I feel like I had one of the longest off season anybody has done this year. So it's kind of paying off. I'm really happy where I am, and I'm really happy winning matches on a daily basis now on tour.
Your next opponent, Dimitrov, what do you think are the keys to beat him? And also, have you talked to him about, you guys have had similar situations, former number one, junior number ones, Grand Slam winners, about how to handle the expectations and the transition from the juniors to the pro ranks?
Well, look, he's been top 10 for a few years. I mean, he's got out of there last year. I think he had a few bad losses last year, but I'm sure he'll get up there soon again. So I think he's a great player and he has great potential, like all the young guys do right now. So playing him in the next round, we'll really see how everybody's doing.
Have you talked to him or other players that were in that have kind of similar,
Well, he's a bit older than me, so I mean.
How about guys closer in age?
Yeah, I mean, all of us we're very good friends. I mean, me and Nick play doubles here together. Me and Tanasi, we've been friends for such a long time, and I think all of us we understand each other very well. And I think it's a nice competition, but it's a very fair and friendly one as well.
just back to the report once more. I mean, if it's true, why do you think Nikki Pilic would say something like that?
Look, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I don't know where he got it from. I don't know why he even said it. I do not know what that substance is. I mean, if I would take that substance, if you think about it, I would be tested positive for a few times now. So I'm not. So that just says it all, I think.